are in the
One of
midst
us ain't.
combat. One of them is definitely not a brave hero.
Well, it's only because of magic.
I think Awesome is not. You think Awesome is scared because of magic?
I'm just scared.
You're scared because of magic, but Awesome is scared because of
Awesome is just
innate
scared
nature.
because he's
Awesome.
a scaredy cat.
That's true.
Yeah,
I
Death
thought
Tribble, I
Skeeter-
think, is.
Yeah.
And
you want me to deny that? I don't think I will.
I don't want to deny that.
The
That's why Zach
Rappanathic is
should
easy.
play Ranger. Rappanathic should only play long-range fighter or long-range attackers from now on.
So is this our fourth session of delving into the depths here?
Yep.
I think it is. All right. So I'm Edwin. I'm running this crazy game, and let's go around here to the top there. Zach.
I'm Zach. I work at Frog God Games, and I run the Twitch stream. So if it looks like I'm not paying attention, it's because I'm desperately trying to keep everything on the screen and make sure everything is working. So please forgive. Liz?
You want me to forgive you? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Awesome.
That was
that was easy.
I can do that. I'm a cleric.
All right. Awesome.
Right.
I'm Elizabeth Stewart, otherwise known as DM Liz, and I'm one of the hosts for the Save for Half podcast.
Yay, save for half.
Yay.
Yay.
Ben?
Hi, I'm Ben Barsh, also known as Ben Barsh. I work for Paysetter Games, and I'm helping Zach with the technical stuff. Twitch chat.
That he is.
He is the leader of the Ben Barsh experience.
That's true.
You wish you knew what that was, Peter.
No, I do not. You remember Dallas. Do you want to start this again?
And Patrick.
I'm Patrick Pilgrim. I also work with Frog God. I'm the 5e guy, 5th edition Frog 5, whatever you want to call me. That's about it.
Chuck?
I'm Charles Wright, Chuck Wright. I am the layout guy, art director, person who is the last in line and becomes fully responsible in the eyes of the fans getting books out.
Your fault.
That's awesome. You must love
Always
that.
my fault because I can't snap my fingers and make a book poof. But yeah, that's who I am.
It'd be kind of cool if you could.
Skeeter Green.
I am obviously Skeeter Green because Zach just said that. I
Also known as
am
Mr.
also the caboose of this Skype call, apparently. And I would just like to wish everybody a happy Gary Day.
Happy Gary
Happy
Day.
Gary Day indeed.
Yeah.
Little known fact, Skeeter is also the founder and mascot of Skeeterversity.
That's true.
Yes, I
That'll be-
have my own for-profit school of hard knocks.
Much will be explained on that
Excellent.
later.
Are
Okay.
you also the main instructor or knocker?
I am the dean, and
Just-
this is just being totally derailed. To the game.
Yeah,
The
Gary
game.
Day.
So So basically, Jessica, I just dumped you right in the thick of things because it seems like that's where you would want to be.
Okay.
Basically you are in a subterranean froggy temple, and these frogmen have some pretty serious jumping abilities, and they have been beating up on y'all. Death Tribble was being sat on by Napoleon. Am I backwards? Who was sitting on whom? I don't even remember.
That was me.
To keep him from running away.
That was me. I was trying to do that. But
Oh,
he
that's
failed.
right.
Some sort of weird hazing ritual or something.
It failed.
Well,
People
there was a
sitting on
I
other
was
people.
afraid for a while.
There was some magical fear that happened, and it was an attempt to keep him from running, which was effective. And I think we are at Guppy as we move along here.
The turn order? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ready.
Make us proud.
Get out.
So you can sort of squeeze through the pillars if you want. Skeggy has been knocked prone by the 3 frogmen there.
Yeah, so I have enough movement to get to that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, why not? I'll move over there. There. Get my sheet out, and I'm just gonna swing at him with the Sunblade with sneak attack. Right. I assume because he's within 5 feet, or does that only work for non-prone?
No, he only has to be he has to be capacitated.
Okay.
Non-incapacitated.
Okay. All right.
And if he's prone, it's an automatic crit.
No, he's not. Well, if he attacks Skeggy, automatic crit. If he's prone, if he's unconscious.
Oh.
But it is But anyway, he's
it's
not
advantage.
Attacking.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not attacking Skeggy though. So you rolled an 11. So that misses.
Dang.
That's the important part here. Anything else with your turn?
Yeah. Can I use my bonus action just offhand with a dagger?
You sure can. There you go. That will hit, and you can add your sneak attack to that. Because it's a hit on your turn.
I think it just works on the first attack of the turn, right?
No, it's you can add it to an attack that hits, I believe is the way it's worded. So go ahead.
Okay, so can I just roll 3d6 separately then in chat?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That is correct.
Wow, that was horrible.
Lousy sneak attack.
That's
but,
horrible.
There you go.
Not very sneaky, but it was an attack.
That's right. Okay. And then we are on to Skeggy.
And ground.
Right, man.
You are on the ground, but you are not grappled or anything, so you can just stand up if you want to.
Ow. I've just been grappled by my cat.
Yep.
So I can stand up and attack twice?
Sure can.
I'll go for that guy there.
All right.
Or I'll do one attack. Maul.
Ooh, nice. So standing up with the big swing. You smack him pretty hard. He seems like he's a little frog legs are maybe not so hoppy anymore, but he's still alive.
Well, I did the upswing. Let's do the downswing. 13?
Downswing doesn't connect. Death Tribble. I have you marked as still being scared, but do you think
I am not scared. I made that save. I was able to actually do a thing.
Okay.
Is it me now? It is me now.
Yeah.
Cube of Force.
Awesome.
Surprise.
We're gonna need some cube here.
Are you gonna get Napoleon in there with you, or?
Don't cut me in half, please. Don't cut me in half.
I am going to enact a cube of force, and you let me know if I cut him in half.
Okay.
I can't shape it that much.
Right. It's just a 15-foot square, right?
Right.
Okay.
If we could position that so it doesn't cut me in half when you're placing it, benevolent DM, that would be great.
Well, I think my understanding is that it's just centered on him, but I think you're fine. And which level of forciness are you doing this at?
That is an excellent question, and that will be responded to as the keeping out living things.
Okay. All right, so you have created your favorite cube of force to keep out living things. It is effectively blocking the passageway, and it is Napoleon, and you are trapped within. Anything else?
That's my escape route.
Yeah, I'm actually going to move.
Okay. So if you move so as to drag Napoleon, I can have you will move, or anyone, you'll move at half speed.
Well, what I'm doing is I'm moving to right here, and if he doesn't move, he should still just be in the cube
Gotcha. Yep.
as it
Yep.
coming with me. So
Does that shove me
Yep.
forward?
Now, so
yes,
so
that
Awesomer,
would.
are you trying to Awesomer? Do you want to not get pushed?
Do I know it's coming, or am I going to get pushed no matter what?
You don't know what's coming.
Well,
You're not
you
looking
will
behind
feel
you.
it hit you, and then you can decide whether you want to go along for the ride or not.
I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to move there, just not go for the ride.
Okay, so you get pushed. All right.
Okay.
Much
Give
like
me
Mike,
a.
he didn't know it was
Can you
coming.
give me a dex saving throw,
Dex?
Awesomer?
You got it?
Yep.
All right, dexterity.
All right, so you manage to stay standing as you get hit in the back by an invisible wall.
Awesome.
Anything else, Death Dribble?
Can I see these 3 frogmen? Am I in enough?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
see them in bits and pieces. Yeah,
I can see that there's something going on.
absolutely.
Okay. No, I'm good.
All right. Okay. So Froggy in the middle is going to attempt to beat up on now standing Skeggy. Take a couple attacks. That one is going to hit
Not bad.
for 5 damage. And the 19, does that hit you?
Yes.
For another, 8. So a total of 13.
Now.
Right. And he seems pretty happy to stay where he is at.
Just beating the crap out of me. Yeah.
Beating the crap out of you. This will be humorous here. So this guy suddenly comes around Napoleon and Death Dribble. You might or might not see him. And he launches himself right at Napoleon and
Sweet.
smacks into the invisible cube of force with a
Nice.
rather loud thunk. He catches. Does not good. Oops.
Stick your
will
tongue
have-
at him.
Roll a saving throw as well. See how he ends up. Okay, so he manages to recover from the hit, but obviously does not attack anybody. Awesomer, your go.
Okay, I think I can make it to him and do an attack.
I think you can too.
All right, then I'm going to attack him twice. So, here we go.
Him being the rightmost one.
This guy right there.
Okay. Yep, not a problem.
All right, then so
That will miss,
that will too.
as will that.
Well, that stinks.
But it was very, very prettily done. It was
All right.
fun.
Thank you. I guess.
It was the most awesome.
The most awesome thing.
That's
that's
true. Your Skeeter, your cube is 15 foot tall, also, if possible, right?
Yes, it is a cube.
Cube.
Where is
Interesting.
the cube?
I don't remember. I don't think we actually have defined the height of the ceilings here anywhere.
It's 15 feet 1 inch.
All right,
I'm
I think I know that
positive.
somewhere.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter,
Well-
except if it's 20 feet, then it's enough for something to get through.
Yeah,
Um,
so
they
to
can
jump up on top.
Gotta
Right.
just- It's got to like high jump right over the cube.
Yeah.
All right, so attacking Awesomer, right back. 13 is going to miss, and 10 is going to miss. Napoleon, you have just been had the cube of force sort of pulled against you a little bit, just enough to knock you a couple inches.
All right. Can I fire a spell through it? Through the cube?
You can
I will
certainly
allow
attempt that. You can attempt it. I think you don't know whether it'll work or not unless you talk to Death Dribble. But
Okay.
you can talk to him.
I think I just
Hey,
heard the answer on that one.
Well,
That's
I
terrible.
yell at the Snake Man to use some magic on these terrible foes
okay.
Awesome.
in the
Alright.
cheesiest tone possible.
Okay. So the one that just smacked into the cube, I I will. He's a amphibian frog thing.
I guess it depends why, but
Okay. We'll do a little acid splash on him.
all right. This is a dex saving throw. Okay, he's gonna fail.
All right. So then he'll take 12 points of poison damage.
Is it a
Ouch.
dex or a constitution save?
Oh, Constitution. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Either
fine.
way,
Oh,
Yeah.
He might have failed it anyway, depending on what his con is.
Yeah.
yeah. With an 8, he's gonna fail. And this is poison damage, you say, huh?
Yeah.
That's all good. Anything else?
No, that will be it for now.
All right. This guy is going to disengage.
Oh, I actually
Yeah.
do have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Wild magic surges. We talked
yeah.
about that a little bit. I am a wild mage sorcerer, or wild magic sorcerer, so I didn't know if maybe we wanted to fill the cube with flowers or something, because
Yeah,
Death
totally.
Triple
Go
likes
ahead
flowers.
and, go ahead.
No,
and
we totally
roll me-
don't.
Roll me first a Arcana check.
What kind of flowers?
Nice.
Stupid flowers.
And then give me a D100 roll, if you would.
Cherry blossom.
I sure hope he's got flower-like tokens on this, because that would really make it awesome.
Funky Von, huh?
Just a bunch of Audrey 2s fill the.
Okay, so
It's baby's breath.
so the poison spray, is that something that goes out from your hands, do you think?
Yeah, it originates at my hand and sprays outwards.
The wild magic, rather than the rules as written, is I sort of take the Arcana check and I say if it's really good, then I make whatever comes off the table, I adjust it to be beneficial, and whatever, or neutral, and if it's a lousy check, then it goes badly for you. This one basically is, you just produce a lot more poison than you expected to, or acid.
Okay.
And it's enough to just completely wipe out this dude here.
To melt that frog.
So that's all good.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that was good. Unfortunately, we didn't get flowers, but maybe next time. So this was your action, your move. That's all that, and then this guy. That's interesting. So he saw the other frog get splatted, and he saw the acid come out. I don't think, I'll give him an intelligence check to see if he
Scared.
has any clue about this. No. Yeah, so he comes up and starts wailing on you, figuring that whatever protection was there must be gone for the poison to come out. And you can just sort of stick your fingers out at him as he's wailing on the cube of force, unless Death Dribble has a nice sense of humor and wants to let it go at this moment, just for,
That would be entertaining for me.
Exactly. Dethic.
All right. I will move over here and attack this guy next to Awesomer.
Saved by the cleric again. Awesome.
Well, let's see if I hit or not. You may not be saved.
I didn't, so you can't be any worse.
No,
Ooh,
you're
that
not
one.
Yeah, I
saved.
don't know, man.
I might have hit you.
Right. Your
okay.
the links on your mace are a little rusty, apparently, and oh no, this is the solid one. And you just have the one attack, right?
Right.
Okay. Any bonus action stuff? Anything else?
I'm not sure what I could do for a bonus action.
The only thing I know of is you might have like
Word.
healing word,
Yeah.
something like that. But
What kind of, or actually, yeah, it would be healing word. I don't think it's based on subclass.
Since I wasn't here for the last session, the spells that I used up the session before last, are they still gone, or was there
They
a
are.
rest
Yeah, you guys
period?
haven't had any rest.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
So.
I thought we did.
It's a short rest.
You haven't had a long rest.
Oh, not a long rest. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, you can have used hit dice if you wanted to, if you had to heal yourself a little bit. Because you guys did have a short rest.
But no spell slots.
But no spell slots, right?
Okay. Would I be able to do a Sacred Flame cantrip?
I think Sacred Flame is a full action, so that won't mix with an attack. I think you don't have a cantrip.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
All right. Death Tribble.
Oh yeah, we're going with the Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
On Frog Attacker here.
Okay, the one right behind Napoleon.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, that will hit. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna drag. I'm gonna drag him a little bit further.
Napoleon, are you gonna try to resist this movement, or are you gonna go with it?
I'm going with the flow of the cube.
All right. Guppy.
Gonna move over to this frog here, and same thing. Gonna go sneak attack, Sunblade.
Okay. Ooh.
I think that one will
20 damage.
Will definitely hit.
That will take him down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you just rogue's hit. Yeah, there we go.
You were the guy.
Oh. Finally, someone attacked the one who could kill me.
Oh, you attacked the wrong
one,
have
dude. A little movement left.
I think I have I think I have enough to get over there and just do an offhand with a dagger. Just
go for it.
Okay.
How the tides have changed from being surrounded to surrounding.
It's a cleric.
Right.
Always.
We needed a cleric.
We feel tougher.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then
yeah, I'm not actually doing anything, but
it does
morale
not matter.
is suddenly fantastic.
That's right.
It's the moral support.
Yep.
All right.
If I get the sneak attack damage there, it's right there.
You don't get the sneak attack damage because you already used it.
Oh, right. Okay.
I mean, you only can.
That's
you can only.
Okay, yeah, that's use it. Right. Yeah, and then you just. Right. Okay. Yep.
Yep. That makes sense.
Well, that was a good one, though. Come on.
Skeggy, you are not in melee at the moment, so you can move freely, or you can attempt to attack. Whatever. I mean, you can move into attack, or you can move away from combat.
I'm moving over here, and I'm gonna attack that froggy.
All right.
Because I'm a paladin, damn it.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that'll hit. Excellent. That will maul this guy into frog mush.
Oh, just the one hit does it?
The 12 damage? Good. Yeah. Well, he'd been damaged already, yeah.
That is the worst kind of mush.
So that was probably about, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet or so that you've moved, 25 feet, give or take. Do you want to do any more, a little bit? Or are you good?
I don't know how many guys are behind that guy up there. So I'm just gonna turn and
you're supposed to find out.
No, I'm gonna scream. There's more coming.
Okay. Death Tribble.
Oh yeah, we're shooting.
Yep.
We're
Wait,
shooting.
Death Tribble's on here twice. That's the problem. I don't know why you're on here twice. Let me get rid of this view.
He's just twice as awesome.
Okay, this guy is dead. This guy is dead. Awesomer.
Okay, I believe I can move to here and shoot the bow still, right?
Yes.
One attack or two, because switch weapons. Does that matter?
It depends whether so you can, if you just drop your sword, you can take out your bow as part of your move and shoot twice if you get 2 attacks.
Okay.
I mean, if you can attack once, you can attack twice because that's how fighters work. Yeah.
All right. So here we go. So I'm going to longbow.
Okay.
And then again.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So this guy was running, and you just fill his back up with arrows, and he falls to the ground.
Only way to win is to shoot a coward like me.
Absolutely. Anything else?
Oh hell, we gotta start shooting awesome.
All right. Okay, Napoleon. I guess you can see the dude behind you, and you can sort of see into the temple area.
All right. So, let's see. If I move a little bit here, okay, I can kind of see into it. I'm just gonna turn him into poison mush again, hopefully.
All right.
Maybe not.
10 foot.
I am just out of reach.
Okay.
So I will Ray of Frost him.
Okay. That's going to hit, and you can see his little goosebumps starting to form.
He tickled him.
Yes.
He is going to move less than his full movement. So he goes to here, and then you lose sight of him. Jessic.
He wouldn't have been able to do his full movement.
That's why I said he moved less than his full movement.
Oh, sorry. I thought I heard you say his full movement. My bad.
Nope. Yep. Because he's chilly. Cold-blooded.
Chilly Willy?
I was going to say that, Chuck.
Oh, Giogashi's chilly all the time.
Roma Vitae, right?
Jessica, can you give me a perception check?
No, I wish this was my other character. Who, Liz or me?
Liz.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard my name for some reason.
Yeah, okay. So, your go. I think you're not aware of anything, really. No. No.
I just got here.
Exactly.
What?
Ooh. Yeah. Do you want to do anything, or?
Maybe do a little bit of exploring.
Okay.
It doesn't look like there are any other frogmen that I see.
You don't see any others. As you come to the south here, you can see that there is just because it's sometimes a little hard to see on Roll20, but you can sort of see a door in that alcove there.
Ooh, open it.
Death Tribble.
I drop the cube.
Okay.
And I go this way.
Okay.
As far as I can go.
All right, so that's 60 feet,
So,
I think. So yeah, I'll put you right at the next corner there, right here.
Yep.
There you go.
Ooh.
All right.
Yep. Guppy.
Okay. I'm pretty unaware of what's going on back behind, so I'm just gonna go. What's my movement? Being 25. Yeah, 25.
Yep. And you can double move if you're not doing anything else. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash my way over down this hallway.
Okay.
About here.
Cool.
And apparently there's not a lot to see other than more pillars.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, sure. 18.
You do see some blood on the ground here.
I'm gonna hold my ground.
Okay.
Yeah, just another day.
It would have been awesome if you slipped on it.
Skeggy,
Mm-hmm.
your go.
No. Great. So the party is splitting.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We're professionals. We can do that.
I'm gonna go down and hang around the cleric.
Okay.
I'm gonna
That's a safe thing to do.
You're going
Awesome.
to
the
be a
cleric
lawyer.
safe.
Yeah. I
Holy
was gonna
types stick together.
I was gonna actually follow Guppy, but it seems to me the smart move is to hang out with the cleric.
Come on.
Yeah, hang
That's
out
it.
with the cleric who can't hit
Come on.
anything.
That's okay. You can heal things, right?
It's all right.
Theoretically.
Theoretically. Well, we'll take it.
One-man army up here.
Napoleon.
Death Tribble would come with me. Yeah, man.
Okay. Let's see here. I will move on up with these guys. Wait, so Death Tribble went back here?
He went northwest from you, yeah. Went up the hall there.
Are you chasing the froggy?
Hell yeah. We don't leave people wounded. We kill them and take their stuff.
Can you see him?
Well, are you new at this?
All right. I will move. I'll take a dash action
Okay.
and move
This is
to
a slither
a
action.
dash slither. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
And I think that's about all I can do.
Okay.
And throw something at him.
I used my. I
Double move.
dashed. Yeah.
Uh,
I think I'm gonna take a short rest.
Yeah.
He
See a
runs
yellow
and
arrow
then
in the
makes
DM.
a big ol' hop.
Is there a
And-
skip and a jump in there too?
You don't see it, but you hear a little skip and a jump. Yeah.
Okay.
I can see a skip and a jump.
So Guppy, you definitely
That was me.
see this frogman just come leaping across your field of vision there. Jessic, you can hear that there's some shenanigans going on. You hear footsteps and so forth somewhere up to the north.
Don't do it, Jessica. Don't follow your heart on this
down
one.
here.
I must.
No.
All right. Let's see. What is my full move?
Probably 30.
1, 2. That's probably about as far
And
as
you
I
can
could
move
get.
Twice if you don't want to take an action.
Let's see.
So how's it going, Skaggy?
All right, Death Tribble.
I don't know yet.
all right. Where's that frog? Which way did he go?
Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
Well,
he
I
kept
can say
going.
that to my snake man that I'm running right past. Which way did he go?
Straight. Yeah, that way.
All right.
Knew he would follow.
So are you trying to just single move, or you're going to move your double moving?
That whatever gets me to there.
Okay, cool. Guppy.
Right. I will move up to like right there. It's like 25 right there. He's like another foot away, but I can reach there just fine with my sword.
Absolutely.
So Sunblade without sneak attack. Here we go. 20.
That'll hit.
All right. And then same thing, just dagger offhand.
If you feel like it. Yep.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually am feeling. Yes. Very good.
Nice. So you kill him, and then you kill him a little more.
All right, there we go.
Just you say, hey, I don't actually need anyone to help me fight these things. I can
Look
do
over
it
to
all by
Death Tribble.
myself.
Just say rookie.
All right. Give me one more perception check, please.
Always good. I am
All right.
very perceptive.
It is not always good.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Ignorance
No.
is bliss, man.
Not one bit.
So you hear off in the distance the way you're headed. So up that hall, you hear kind of well, give me an intelligence check. Let's just start with that.
Nope. No intelligence.
Oh, wait, actually, I am very intelligent on this character. 14.
Did we just have a technical difficulty?
Yeah. Liz just had she said she'd be right back, and she just dropped. And so basically it moved Ben into Elizabeth's name tag area and moved Chuck into Ben's.
Oh, this is the warning that we received earlier.
Yeah, but
Right.
it's okay. She'll be back in a second. So
Right.
for right now,
I'll be Elizabeth.
yeah.
I don't want to be a cleric.
If
though.
you're going to
This is
choose,
nice.
dude, I certainly would not choose any of the rest of us, dude. So you picked well.
Yeah. Yeah. You may have upgraded.
So you hear kind of step, step, click, step, step, click. Yeah. Guess I'll just leave it at that.
All right, I'm going to look over to Death Tribble and say there's nothing down there.
Awesome.
That'll
Okay.
do.
I surmised as much.
And we are on to Skeggy.
Yeah, bye, awesome.
So are you sorry, Guppy, you're gonna hold there? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'll hold until I'm just gonna kind of clean my dagger off and just kind of wait for them to
Okay.
catch up.
And Death Tribble, what about you? Are you doing anything wild?
I'm checking out this kid.
Okay.
I don't
I'm gonna
believe
take
him.
take us out of combat here.
Ooh, wow. I just saw a temple.
All right. So let me. So Death Tribble, you can see to your north there a magic circle. You would recognize that.
Magic
It's
circle.
in mosaic, so it's permanent. And you can see a statue of a monk. And
That's not good.
there are four. So there's these four pillars, but they're only waist high. They're more like pedestals. And each one of them has an object on it. The one closest to you, which you can easily see, is a dagger. And the one to the northeast looks like something in a flask. And I guess that's really the only two that you can easily see from where you're at. So you see the statue of the monk to your right, to the northeast. You can see the circle on the floor around the monk, and then you can see these four pedestals with those objects on two of them.
Okay. There are no frogs in there.
And there are no frogs in there.
Okay.
So we're out of combat. Can we move
Ostomer,
freely?
you're in that area. You can see the door.
Okay. Are we out of combat so we can move freely?
Thank you.
You are out of combat, yes.
All right. I feel safer here.
Okay.
Yeah.
While we are out of combat, you guys can search for 1 moment.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go over to that room he was just in. Or
Okay.
Gazing into.
Yep.
And I just want to kind of do a little sweep for traps around like the statue and the pedestals and such.
So are you going up to the statue?
Yeah, I guess that would imply me moving up to it.
There. Yeah.
Yep. Move myself right there. As I'm like checking for traps and such, show intelligence or sorry, investigation. Yeah.
Yep.
26.
Nice. So yeah, as I say, the circle on the floor there is mosaic, and you do a fairly careful inspection of all the little, as you're sort of looking at the mosaic there, and it looks like it's routed in pretty well. You don't see any signs of like a pressure plate or a tripwire or anything like that as you are looking over.
Okay.
The pedestals, yes, you can see on the northwest one. You can see pretty well now, and it looks like it has just a chunk of metal.
Okay.
And you can see the southwest one has a skull on it.
Okay. I'll just go relay all that information to my faithful adventuring group.
All right, so he was up there for 5 or 8 minutes or so. Anything the rest of you guys want to be doing?
Telling people not to touch anything. I've heard about places like this.
I'll move up.
Okay. And as you guys are waiting around, hanging out there, you can so everyone except for Guppy can give me investigation checks, I guess. Please.
Everyone but
all
Guppy?
these weird checks.
Correct.
Okay.
Wow, Death Tribble. Amazing.
Investigating the shit out of that.
You are. So Death Tribble, you as you guys are sort of standing around waiting for Guppy to come back, you see a little bit of fresh blood that has sort of dropped a little further up the hallway than the last dead frogman.
Is it frog blood?
You can give me a nature check.
Where is it? Can you do the little circle thing?
I can. I can draw a little blood for you.
Ooh.
I'll draw it in dark red as it starts to dry.
I got a 14.
You think it is not frog blood.
Doesn't smell like swamp.
I kind of want to go to those stairs or follow this area. Or Death Tribble's going. Either one. I don't have a preference.
I want to follow the blood because the other way we don't know. This way at least we know something's there. And I can hide behind whoever's up front.
Yeah.
And that it's hiding somewhere.
Okay, so Death Tribble and I will take the lead.
Right. Hide behind the spellcaster.
Yeah, why in the hell am I in the lead?
All right, I'll take the lead. I got the lead.
Cube of Force.
That's a good middle position. That way I can cut you guys in half, potentially.
I was just thinking about that.
That is what I'm looking for.
All right, fine. As a fighter, I'll go.
Whoa.
I'll be up there with
Ease back there, coward.
Okay, I'm back now.
The fear of getting cut in half is strong with this one.
Progression is happening in this playtest.
Yeah, you just have to work his fear in the right way.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm afraid of.
There might be something behind us.
I think it's what you aren't afraid of.
I'm going to do a perception check just because I feel like it's a good a time.
Okay, are you looking or listening more?
I'm listening more.
Okay.
Okay, and...
Do you stop and tell everyone else to stop?
I'm going to put my hand up so they can see it, like all quiet like I'm in the military.
Yep.
So like, hold on.
All sneaky poo? Yep.
That's right. And then perception. That was terrible.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you can hear, it sounds like somebody's following you a little bit.
But those are my guys.
Yes, there's someone right there.
God, you
I
know,
think maybe it's a dwarf.
I don't remember him. Yeah. Ah. Sorry, that would be old fashioned.
Guppy, you can take an opportunity attack as.
That'd be awesome if you had short-term memory loss.
Who says I
Who
don't?
are these guys?
I missed.
That's a good magic item curse, man. I like it.
So you can just make out to your east there. You can see it's a awkwardly shaped room. You can see some pillars, I think, and you can see what looks like a heavy iron grate in the floor, a large one, 10, 12 feet in diameter.
Hey, Guppy, look, it's a grate. That's what I say.
What?
Go investigate.
What?
All
I
right.
gotta go investigate it. And
That's what leadership is like, everybody.
Don't get caught in his leadership.
So I guess it's really a grill, not a grate, if we want to be pedantic. But anyway,
It's not covering
there is
wells.
Steaks.
Sorry,
It's
what?
not covering a.
It's covering a
well,
pit.
is it?
It's definitely covering a pit.
As long as it's not a well.
Well, I mean, you could call it a well, but it reeks. It's really smells like just like death, really, like a lot of death. You can also see, Guppy, I believe, to the east there, the opening to a staircase.
Yep.
And above the staircase, you can see in large letters written on the over the archway there, to Rapanathik, the Dungeon of Graves. Beware, O pilgrim, of this journey.
I go down the stairs.
Hey.
And I'll just move up, read it, and commend this way down.
Okay. And you can hear actually, no, you can't hear anything. So never mind that.
Hear nothing.
That is Death Tribble GTFO.
I heard it's easy down there. Rapanathik, easy.
Yeah, this temple's like horrible. Let's go someplace safer, like Rapanathik.
About time we got there. It's been like 4 weeks.
Right.
Come on, Death Tribble. Don't
Ready
be
to go
afraid.
down.
Yeah. I'm with you, dude. You first.
Seriously, are we done with the adventure? We're going there now. All right, whatever.
No, don't we? What are we looking for again?
Oh, yeah, the
Staff?
yes.
I bet it's in Rapanathik. I hear it's easy down there.
Is it in the Temple of the Frog? Are we sure about that?
Hey, there's stairs.
You were so you guys were told that a bunch of frogmen had attacked a caravan and taken a staff down towards the cloisters area, to the temple area, and then the priest said that there were some frogmen underneath the temple. That is as much as I think you guys know.
So
we're racially profiling.
Absolutely.
The frogmen.
Fair enough.
They're sketchy looking. Frog guys.
Unlike you guys.
Yeah.
Have you looked at the
Fake
Skype
people.
images?
Fair point.
Except for Elizabeth, I think we're all qualify as sketchy looking.
Yeah.
and then Elizabeth's company is questionable.
No, well.
Company she keeps is quite questionable,
So
so we can't trust her.
I blame Jim Wampler.
I do too.
Yeah. There you go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
He was watching last week. I bet he's not watching this week. So the best part is we can say that and get away with it. Anyway, okay. Well, should we flip a coin? Or does someone want to come out and say something smart? 'Cause I'm waiting.
So these steps over here go to Rapanathik.
Yes.
Mine says, yep.
Okay. Nope.
Okay.
Turning around.
Okay.
Or other stairs.
Okay.
One's back in.
It's just like
Actually,
it's just an underground cemetery, guys. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Didn't Liz find a door?
Yeah. There's a door. There were stairs. There's catacombs. There's all kinds of places you guys haven't been.
So we're going back the way we came? We just got here.
So
I think we go to the door.
All right.
Yes, let's go to the door.
We'll go to the door.
To the door.
The door is down here.
Should I knock?
Dun, dun. Okay, hold on.
I don't see why.
Break it down. I don't think
we've been pretty rude guests so far.
Yeah, but I think anyone who's taken the time to carve a warning in poetry and stone, that maybe they really mean it.
That's a fair point.
All right, so you guys make it to this door. Is this all of you? 1, 2, 3, 5. Who are we missing? Anyone? Oh, Napoleon, are you coming?
Yes, I am. Sorry, am I?
Sorry, I'll bring you down.
All
so
right.
Slithery guy slithers up. Whoops, come back.
Just for that, he's got to go in front. Sorry. Anybody but me.
Can I check for traps real quick on the door?
Oh,
you sure can.
This is something smart. I hate that.
He's doing it real quick, so.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
So this door is locked. It looks like it has not been used much recently. You do not see anything that seems like it is trapped.
All right, Awesome. You're good to kick it down.
But that would mean you'd have to go through first.
I stand at my.
You break it, you bought it.
Which gold do I?
You
I
can't
have
pick
0
the
gold.
lot.
Yeah, but nah.
You're
trying to
muted,
encourage
Zach.
him. Are you talking or just?
I think
Yes.
you're muted.
Sorry.
I think he was.
Do I just do a
There you
strength check?
go. All right, he's with it.
Yes.
He's with it.
Yes, just a strength check, please.
Oh, it's too bad.
Yep.
Wah, wah.
Yep, it's a solid door. It resists your
I'm good with that.
efforts.
I'll go ahead and try to just pick it then.
That's what you get.
Okay.
We'll do it the
Then
smart
you
way.
dex roll.
I'm kind of strong. I could try it, but no.
So it takes you a few minutes, but you are eventually able to get it unlocked.
Yeah.
And what you can see as you swing the door open is that you can see that there is a hall that leads to a room. You can see some coffins on the floor. You can see a long bench. You can see it's a weird shaped room, and I think so. Awesomer, yeah. Give me a perception check, please, Awesomer.
All right. Hold on. Perception.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh wait. So what's going on here? Death Tribble, how did you get in front?
I don't
He
know.
jumped.
Okay, so you're not there.
I'll
Who
be
moved
back
him?
here.
Okay.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I didn't mean to move up that far.
Gotcha. And Napoleon, are you?
Uh-huh.
Where do you? So you can see the room is chock full of sort of chemistry stuff and boxes and pieces of like a dried hand and books and all kinds of ceramic containers, bowls, flasks, whatever. It's just stuff all over the counters. A lot of stuff on the floors. The room is dusty. You don't see any footsteps other than what you've just kicked up a little bit. Yeah, there's just piles of stuff.
This is like a job for a sorcerer.
Well, he's going to loot everything, so.
That's fine. knock stuff out.
All right. Well, can I go into the room?
Absolutely.
Oh, I will follow then. Yep.
All right. So Death Tribble.
I will look at the stuff on the table.
Guppy, examine that giant S on the wall.
None of you get that far.
What S on the wall?
Death Tribble, can you give me your perception check, please?
I can.
Okay.
I detect a room.
Okay, so you're not there yet. You're not there yet. You're not there yet. You're not there yet.
Awesome.
None of you are there yet because Death Tribble got to here. And jumping out of the coffin.
Oh, of course.
Rutro.
You are surprised by what is eventually obviously a mummy, which apparently I did not stock, but will do so right now. Mummy.
It's a spry mummy.
It's a very spry mummy. Why do I not have a mummy? I must have a mummy. Oh, there's somebody. We'll use you. It's really
I want my mummy.
That's right. Turn that mummy.
There we go. So it is
a very stout skeleton.
Yep.
Mummy.
So it's going to punch you a couple times. That's what it's going to do. Oh, no, it's going to punch you once. It's going to oh, wait, it has advantage, of course, because it's surprising you. There we go.
Oh, that is some bullshit right there.
It is some serious.
I agree with you, Skeeter. That's garbage, man.
So it punches you for 12 damage, and then I need a wisdom saving throw from you as it... So this will be a little sad if you fail.
Oh.
Whoa. That took a lot of my hit points away. And it should not have.
It's always nice if it doesn't.
What saving throw do you want?
Wisdom, please. Ooh, nice. So after it punches you, it just stares with its missing eyes at you, and you get this faint sense of dread, similar to what you felt just a few moments ago. But this time you are able to stand up to it and are not frightened enough to run away. So now we can go into initiative. Let me bring up the turn order here.
2.
Is that this? No. Oops. What am I doing here? Turn order. There we go. Okay, so that's all good. And then you need a turn order. You do not need to be here.
Ouch.
Let me text this one.
Oh, come on.
Well, look at what everyone else rolled. You're doing pretty good with an 8.
With a +4,
One. Everybody rolled?
Oops.
Yes.
Yeah, 1, 2.
I think so. Yep.
Yep, we're all good.
All right. Oops. Why did I just close the turn? There we go. Death Tribble. You conveniently get to react first.
Move to right here.
Are you disengaging first?
Yeah. So I guess he gets an attack or whatever. I'm moving to.
If he disengages, then if you disengage, he does not get an attack, but neither do you.
So can I move there and do something else that's not attacking him, or can I just move?
You can disengage and move, and if you have a bonus action, you could do that. But I don't think you can light up your cube of force, for example, because I think that's an action.
Okay, then I want to move here and light up the cube of force, so he can have an attack.
the attack. Yep.
If this kills you, I'll be
Yeah, probably.
Isn't the point to die?
As you were trying to move out of the way, he just smacks your sorry ass for 9 points.
Ow.
But then you can light up the cube.
The silver lining.
And how would you like to charge it this time?
I will be charging this with the no non-living matter can pass through it.
Okay, that's the highest one, right?
No, that's the lowest.
Oh, right, because it's non-living. So wait, so where is magic is above living matter, right?
Correct. So it goes gases, wind, and fog is the first one. Non-living matter can't pass through is the second. Living matter can't pass through, and then spell effects can't pass through is 4.
And they're all cumulative.
What do you mean?
Meaning that if you do the top one, gases.
Right. Correct. Because number 5 is nothing can pass through.
Right. And we will say that undead, by definition, are not living matter.
That's
I
what
concur.
I would call it.
Seems reasonable to me.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay, so this dude comes up here
Boo.
to Awesomer and says, "Hey, give me 5. Does a 22 hit you?"
Yes.
So he high fives you for 9.
Okay.
And then
did he just smack Awesomer?
He did.
He did just smack Awesomer. And then I need from you a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right. Let's do wisdom saving throw first, and
Oh.
Okay.
Fear. Please say fear. Please say fear.
So you are not you are paralyzed and frightened. So although you are frightened, you actually can't run away.
Oh well. First you say it, then you do it. Okay.
End of the mummy.
Did you bring a change?
No.
Oh, your mother's gonna be so upset.
I know.
Jessica,
son out of the dungeon.
Jessica, your turn. So you see this mummy just smack Awesomer, and Awesomer just stops moving. He's just staring at this thing. And you have a little smell, I guess.
So he's acting normal.
I'm going to try to turn the mummy.
Okay. So you're going to use one of your second instance probably of Channel Divinity. And I am going to make a wisdom saving throw. Oof. This is one mummy who's not going to run away from you.
One badass mummy.
So is that my
that is
one
your
action for this round?
Yeah, you can move. You can cast Healing Word. Those are the basic things you can do.
Okay.
There's a paralyzed guy up front.
Hold up her holy symbol, and the mummy apparently can't see very well because it doesn't seem to know what's up.
It has no eyes.
Exactly. Wrong church.
Okay. Let's see. Well, most of my spells are a casting time of 1 action, so I don't think I can do anything further.
I think Word is a bonus action, I believe. And it's a first level spell slot. Or a d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's one that she had memorized or not.
Yeah, I can't remember.
So, Guppy.
Alrighty. Oh,
Turn that mummy out.
Run at that thing. A very intelligent dwarf, so I'm just gonna stay back and fire with my hand crossbow instead of hitting it.
It has partial cover, but you can certainly do that.
You know what? Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna run up and try to hit it with Sunblade.
Okay.
I can't really see. I can't really see over the humans in front of me. Right there, and he's feared, so no sneak attack, right? Or yes?
He is paralyzed, which I'm going to say is effectively, that
negating that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He won.
That is a hit.
Okay.
And, yep. Pretty good. So yeah, so you
that didn't work in my
radiant blade at him, and
Never mind. Sorry.
A little bit of the toilet paper comes off and falls to the floor. Napoleon,
that's it.
You're close to the exit. You could easily get away.
Actually, can I use my bonus action to disengage, or?
Oh yeah, you can. In fact, that's something you can do.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna go right back where I was.
Okay.
Like nothing happened except he took some radiant damage.
I'm gonna move up to here a little bit to the side of Awesomer, and I will.
That's about your movement because it's all double move going through people.
Yeah.
Actually, wide. So let me just do that, and we're good. Okay.
I will poison spray him again.
Is that going to hit Awesomer? I don't mind. I'm just asking.
No, that's a good question. I mean, I don't mind either. But
thanks somebody for asking. It doesn't matter now because he already rolled the dice, but it was nice to be thought about.
It's a puff of noxious gas.
I'm paralyzed. I can't breathe.
Oh, so it hit. Is it one target?
Yeah, one target.
Okay, yeah, so that's fine. I don't think.
Yeah, it's not an area effect.
Yeah, I'm gonna
or a cone.
So he's got partial cover. I'm just gonna give him advantage on his saving throw. We can do that. +2. Oops, not keep 2, keep 1. Oof. Yep. I don't think it actually. Oh, that's funny. I rolled 1d20 and I kept it. Anyway, he is unpoisoned by your poison.
He's a butthead mummy.
Kind of a butthead mummy.
His breath.
Not behaving well.
I'm done.
Okay, Awesomer is done. Skeggy.
I'm going to use my Channel Divinity and Abjure Enemy.
Okay. What does that do?
Well, it's within 60 feet. On a failed save. Let's see. The creature must make a Wisdom saving throw unless it is immune to being frightened.
Okay.
Fiends and undead have disadvantage on this saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is frightened for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. While frightened, the creature's speed is 0 and can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. On a successful save, the creature's speed is halved for 1 minute or until the creature takes any damage.
All right, so you channel your divine powers, you hold up your holy symbol, you mutter and moan and whatever you do, and this thing just continues to look at you without its eyes and does not seem to be frightened in the least of you. Do you want to move at all, or are you content?
I'm content at the moment.
Okay. Death Tribble inside your cube of force, safe, hopefully.
I'm going to take a step forward.
Okay. There's just a whole mess of noise as glassware and all kinds of crap just gets pushed around and shatters, and you see dust flying and everything.
Yeah, I don't care.
Nope. But it's cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna make the room. I'm gonna make the room really hot.
Awesome.
Burning
Fireball
hands.
hot.
Burning hands.
Burning hands. Okay. Nice. So that's a
Glad
dex
I moved
save.
back.
Me too.
-1. Ooh. So yeah. So that is 14 damage, and you actually get the sense that this guy is kind of flammable.
Yeah. I was hoping.
Yeah.
That toilet paper is going to go up real nice.
Yep. So yeah. So there's a bunch
Peter
of
was looking for a new headdress anyway, so.
Yeah, little bits of burnt paper just sort of fluttering throughout the room. Anything else?
I drop a mic.
Right. You mute. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's
Zach, you
I'm
can
happy.
probably mute him. Okay. All right. So it is going to attack Awesomer, and it is going to have its
You want to get what you for the egg roll? I'm not exactly sure, but I'll remember. Yeah.
You're paralyzed.
I am.
Okay. Roll
Okay.
2d20.
Sounds good, man.
This work? Why is it so slow? 24 is going to hit you.
Yes. Yes, it will.
So it does 9 points of damage. And it's going to turn and stare at Death. Oh, no, Death Triple already succeeded on his. It is going to stare at that pesky little cleric. Can I get a wisdom saving throw from Jessica, please?
Sure. How could I possibly be pesky? I haven't done anything to it yet.
Horrible.
Me neither.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice. You are not scared. And as it finishes staring at Jessic, Awesomer, you regain control of your limbs. You are no longer paralyzed, nor are you frightened, although you may be scared.
I'm pretty scared.
I'm pretty sure he's frightened.
Yeah. I have to go change
I think
my
that's
armor.
safe.
Yep.
That's right.
Okay. I'm moving to attack, and
Okay.
I'm going to use my Mace of Disruption.
Yeah, you are. So that is an
And
8.
and again, will not do anything.
Oh, come on.
Gonna hit. Next time. Guppy.
All right, I'm going to. Well, let's see if I can do this.
You could definitely go around to the south of it, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We'll do that. And then Sunblade. With
5,
that
10.
sneak
So that's
attack.
like 20, almost 20 feet you've moved.
Yep.
Sunblade.
Natural 20.
Beautiful. 24, 35 damage. Yeah. Yeah, you just slice through this thing, and it collapses in a heap of burning toilet paper.
I declare you a
Wait,
hero.
I'm going to put out the toilet paper.
You're a
put
hero.
out the toilet paper and just look to
Okay.
Peter and say, I got you, buddy.
Hero.
Yay!
Wow.
You
I'm gonna
complete me.
Yeah.
Can we head back to
had
town
me
and get that in a necklace or a locket of some sort?
We're gonna.
Yep.
Yep.
You complete me. Oh, man.
All right.
Yeah, I forgot I have a Mace of Disruption as well.
That's one of those things that you want to pay attention to.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just in
Okay.
case there are any undead somewhere near.
Oh
that.
no, I have a Mace of Smiting. I'm sorry, it's different.
Oh, right.
Okay, I'm going to drop my Wall of Force again.
All right.
So we're all pretty wounded.
I wonder who could help
Some
us.
of you are really wounded, and some of you are not. But yeah.
Under the really wounded category, I would like to place myself.
Yep. How many charges do you still have on your cube of force there?
Plenty.
Like 0 or?
No, like actually a whole bunch. Because
Oh, really? What if-
one usage of it lasts for 1 minute. And I have
Right,
never
no, but
had it
each
more
time
than
you-
1 minute.
But each time you fire it up is you're spending charges on it.
Right. It has like
Yeah.
36 charges.
Oh, really? Wow.
And,
Okay.
and nothing that I've used is more than 3 so far.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. That's
so
awesome.
yeah, I literally have a ton of them left.
He was counting
That's
on
awesome.
dying before actually having to run out of charges.
Exactly.
I
can
kind
see-
of was.
I see through his charade. Well, somebody
All right.
help me, please. Can I be a bandage?
I will cast a Cure Wounds on Awesomer.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Awesomer. Well,
And that should be right on
Theoretically.
your front and center of your character sheet there.
yeah.
Got the cure wounds in there.
Can we close that door and do a long rest?
Yes, we
You
should
can
do
certainly
that.
Close the door. We'll see what
No
happens.
rest for the wicked.
Well, I'll close the door.
Close the door.
Okay.
Yeah. Another mummy pops out.
Krong.
Well, nothing seems to be happening as I'm clicking on the Cure Wounds.
Ooh, all right, let me see here. So this is Jessic, character sheet, and Sacred Flame Cure Wounds. Oh, at what level? You have to. So a little pop-up box should have happened.
No.
Okay, what level do you want to cast it at?
Let's see.
It might have appeared behind your
I'll take
character
it.
sheet.
Right. So it's a D8.
Yeah, it was behind the character sheet. I was like, what? Nothing's happening. Okay. I'm going to try and cast at level 2.
Okay. There you go.
All right.
So Austin now has maybe 13 hit points. I don't know.
Is that 12 it gave me? It gives me 16.
Oh, good. Good. Oh, you're practically as good as new.
No, but I'm good enough. Long rest, I think, is a good idea.
Yep. We should check the other coffins to make sure nothing's going to pop out on us.
Good idea. Do it.
You're the guy.
No. You're the guy who
But you
said it.
pick it up. You pick it up when we have the Sun Sword and the Mace of Disruption at the ready.
I'll do it. Why not? Just destroyed that one. So you said it came out of the middle coffin, right?
Correct.
All right. Well, I'll go.
Well, I'm going to back
take it-
away while
take it-
you open it.
Take a peek at the top one.
Okay. There are some bones in there, but and some really, really rotted fabric, but there is nothing tries to attack.
Okay. And then the one all the way to the right. Oh, I just think that happened. Yeah, I think I just exited out of roll 20 somehow. But yeah, the one all the way on the right.
Yep, that one also does not have anything in it. That's weird because I'm seeing you in roll 20, but maybe it just hasn't dropped you yet.
I don't know how that happened. I'm good now though.
Okay.
How many hit points do you currently have, Death Tribble?
Not nearly enough.
About 350.
I am
Battery fee.
8 out of 29.
Ugh. Okay.
About less than 350.
1 sec. I'll be right back.
Luckily,
I'll be right back.
Rapid is easy, so it doesn't matter.
It is easy,
Yeah.
and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh boy. Our heavy
Okay.
hitter has left the room.
Chill.
You have
have to go.
5
Go.
back, Death Tribble.
Yay! Much appreciated. Yeah, long rest. I'm sure of it.
Let's go bar that door real quick. And
So you're gonna. Sorry. I can ping back. That's what I can do. So the door has already been closed, and then you are going to. There it is. Why can't I grab it? Don't know. Just I'll draw you a new line. So I can do that. You're gonna bar that door and attempt to hang out for 8 hours in here.
Attempt to hang out for the way the DM
Yes.
things.
Yeah, because I can't imagine there being any kind of sneaky way enemies could break into this room from some area we don't know
No,
about.
There's
It's
no
totally-
way.
It's not.
Totally
It's
secure.
completely
Really
secure.
unlikely, doesn't it?
I'm positive that this door is the only door.
I feel so warm and secure.
The thief checked it out,
Wow.
right? The thief
Nice,
checked
your
out the
security toilet paper.
Right. Oh, that's excellent.
I hate to say I'm going to search for anything. I'm not going to do it. There's no reason I would. I just killed a mummy. I'm not very distracted.
Well,
thinking that.
we haven't looked at any of the stuff on the table, so let's search the room.
Yeah, and
see
you have
what's in
a
here.
lot of time because before you can even start your long rest, you probably have to hang out for like another 4 hours or 6 hours or something.
Yeah.
So you're going to be in this room for a ridiculous amount of time. Why don't each of you?
I have to pee.
Exactly. Well,
Be
there's
in
a
the
coffin.
coffin.
Go in one of the coffins.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
No, isn't there an urn somewhere?
Why don't each of you, with advantage, just because you have so much time, give me investigation rolls?
How do you do it with
Hard
advantage?
to do that.
Or just
Just roll it, and it'll take the higher. So 17.
21.
17.
All right, 23. That natural one.
Man, thieves are so broken.
What? I only have +7 to investigation.
I rolled a 20 and he still beat me.
I have
Damn it.
I have a 15, +15 to sleight of hand and 10 to stealth.
Are we all
Get
doing
some of that out
investigation
here.
checks?
no?
Yes.
Okay.
With advantage.
I'm just making sure. Okay. Investigation.
So Guppy, you find, wow, natural 20, awesome. You
Yeah.
find
Oh, wait.
buried under some old rags under the table, sort of pushed back against one of the walls of the room. You find 6 bars of mithril, which you know to be exceedingly valuable. They obviously were there to be turned into something in this laboratory.
I sleight of hand that in my backpack.
Yep, you
How
sure
heavy
can.
is mithril? Or how light is mithril?
Oh, 32. Will that do?
I'm gonna give you disadvantage on this.
Okay. All right. Well, will a 31 do, my friend?
Mithril.
So yeah,
Words
you
can
just
smell mithril.
you're crawling around on the floor, and your bag just mysteriously gets heavier.
Nothing down there. Nothing down there. Nothing to see.
I'm going to sell his body to science.
That is pretty awesome.
Skeggy, you notice that the western wall there does not seem to be quite as stout as your dwarven senses would like it to be, and you're pretty confident that there is some kind of an S hidden in the stone there. And
Nothing appears to be right over here.
Skeeter and Death Tribble and Jessic. Death Tribble, you're probably pretty interested in a lot of these vials and so forth. So I will say that you, as you're sort of looking through the cupboard over the workbench there, you do note that the shelf actually turns, and you see behind the shelf as you turn it a wall of swirling blue mist. You take 1 point of damage.
Oh, friend.
Who took 1 point of damage for finding something?
Yeah, exactly. And you can see that there is a space beyond the mist. You can't see very clearly, but it looks like there's 10 or 15 foot room. And again, beyond it, there is there's stuff in the room. There's shelves and there's books and there's more weird items in there.
I'm going in.
Okay. Just go in.
I hope he.
Hell yeah.
I hope he takes punishment for this.
Let's see what I do for that. Can you? No, I guess I get to roll this for you. Yeah.
Ha ha.
So you march through and immediately fall. I think unconscious.
Oh my God.
In the doorway. And you take 25 points of ice damage, frost cold damage.
Oh shit!
I knew it.
Whirling.
This is an open mouth kind of situation.
We're gonna need to not really do turnover here. I'm just gonna go right around. Awesomer, what do? You see Death Tribble start to walk through this blue mist and just fall to the ground.
I pull him out.
Okay. So you do that. Jessica, you saw that. Awesomer pulls him out. Do you do anything? He is unconscious, covered in white frost.
I am going to try and
stick a torch in him.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. We'll try and do a cure wounds.
Okay.
Just set him on fire. That'll thaw him out.
So that was my plan.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone steal his cure.
So you come to, you have 10 hit points. You come to see Jessica leaning over your body. You're still cold and a little confused, but you are not dead.
Wow. Which side of the blue line am I on?
The wrong one.
Hey, we should have someone look for traps.
Okay.
I did. I found one.
I think we found it.
Yeah.
And the swirling blue mist is still there.
Man, a cube of force.
Oh, yeah. I like it.
Cube of force on maximum setting.
I'm right about to go look at this, and then just Awesomer and I make eye contact and nod, and then I just take another step back.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll try it.
So I think if you put it on maximum setting, you would know that you can't actually get through the doorway.
How that works.
I don't think that. If I put it on maximum setting, nothing can pass through the barrier. Walls, floors, and ceilings can pass through at your discretion. And my discretion says yes, it can.
So that's interesting. So can you push things out of the way?
I think
Awesomer move.
I think.
But maybe you set it up. Well, so yeah, I guess so. Either you're going to start it when you're not. When your force does not intercept it, or you're going to start it, right, with it intercepting it. I guess those are.
Is this too much of a pain in the ass, and I just won't do it?
No, we'll figure something out. I think it's very clever, and I like clever. I'm just going to skim a little bit on Cube of Force here.
I like clever. Right. I like clever in other characters.
Well, you would have to.
I do. I know. I rely on what I can. I go with the gifts the gods gave me, which is cowardice.
Or the lack thereof.
That's right.
So why does this say if your movement causes the barrier to come into contact with a solid object that can't pass through the cube, you can't move any closer to that object as long as the barrier remains?
I do not know.
Because there's this part here. Nothing can pass through the barrier. Walls, floors, and ceilings can pass through at your discretion. If you are movement, right? Okay, so I think what that means, the way I'm going to interpret this, is that when you set the cube,
Yeah.
you can have doors and walls passing through the barrier.
But if you move.
You're going to run into something and you can't. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll get right up to the doorway, enact the cube, walk through, and then lower the cube.
That's gonna not work because the freezy rays are within your cube when you set it up.
Okay.
Right, I think. So save you the charges.
Too bad we don't have a henchman. We could just hold them over our heads and walk in.
We have a snake guy.
That'll work. That'll do.
He's not a henchman.
Oh. Wait, what am I doing? I
heard can't use him like a henchman.
You've got people with, lots of hit points.
Not anymore.
I'm worried about losing more of those once I get across that, though.
No, the people with fewer hit points used them all, got all the healing. So,
I think we should rest. This seems safe.
Well, there's probably a secret door over here,
but it hasn't been used in a long time. So if there's no way anything would come out of that door, I just know it. That would never happen.
I'm good with resting.
Oscar, you need to push it open. Actually, I'm feeling along that secret door you told me about trying to.
Well, why don't we leave that alone? I can lay down right here, and if the door opens, I can enact the cube and block it off.
How long does the cube last once you turn it on?
It depends on the charges. So it lasts for at least a minute.
Ah.
So it would give us enough time to set up if something came through there.
What if we push the coffins in front of that area?
Then if we have to get out the door, we have to move coffins?
Well, we don't know how to open this door yet. The secret door. The one that I'm telling you about.
Yes, I know.
But we want, if something comes through, I'm just thinking hopefully it makes scrapey noises to wake us up so we're not surprised and you die.
Well, we're not all going to sleep at the same time. We're going to sleep in shifts, so somebody can wake me up. Well, you can do whatever you want then.
Wait, somebody's going to keep watch? That just ruins all my plans. Damn.
Who cares about a watch?
Uh-oh, somebody's taking off.
Yeah, we got someone buzzing.
Looks like Elizabeth's headset.
As usual.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. She's become a demon. I was just thinking that it would give us a little extra protection.
Stack them up.
I'm just gonna move a coffin over there. Jeez.
Much better.
To the western door, the secret door.
That's fine with me.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got one coffin over at the over there,
and it opens inward. Or it opens out from this room, so it wouldn't make any damn bit of difference.
Okay, and you have shut the eastern door. Are you gonna? And somebody said something about trying to bar it or stake it or something like that. Are you doing that or?
Yes.
I would say yeah.
Okay.
I don't think anything's getting through then if we do that.
Did he destroy the lock?
Unless something just walks right through the southern thing.
Nothing could do. That's not possible. If Skeeter couldn't do it, nobody can.
Right.
If anything walks through that, we're screwed anyway. I mean,
yeah. If anything can just walk right through that, we should hide in the coffins immediately.
Hide. That's where we're gonna wind up.
Pile in.
Dice are not your friend. So what's your watch
Matt's
order?
wandering monster table.
I'll take the first watch.
Okay, so Guppy,
I'll take the second.
Death Tribble. And you can do two. There's 6 of you. You only need 3 watches if you want to double up, or if you want to do 4 watches, whatever.
Yeah, I'll watch with Guppy.
Okay.
Notice I'm not volunteering.
Yeah, that's why
We
you're third
noticed.
watch.
We noticed.
I'll watch with somebody, whoever wants a
Watch-
second.
Watch with Death Tribble.
Okay, and then we'll
take
put
a watch, too.
Napoleon and Awesomer to sleep through third watch together.
Oh.
What are you guys doing for light in this room while you're hanging out? You have a light spell probably, right?
I've got one.
Okay. And it lasts for an hour, and you can recast it for free. Is that all you want to do, or are you going to have any other form of light?
I have torches. I mean, but I don't see the
He's
value
asking
in
it very ominously.
Yeah, I know.
Want to answer? Yeah, I'll light a torch as well. 'Cause if it only lasts an hour, it'll probably go out by.
By the time whatever's coming shows up, yeah, I agree.
Well, as I said, she can recast it for free, no problem. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, but we'd have to wake her up.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. No, what I was really hoping is that you would
I'll
decide
light something.
that you decide to light a torch, because then I get to roll to see if it uses up all your oxygen and you guys just die in your sleep.
Nah, we'll pass.
Because
Way
that
more
door
fun.
is airtight.
Oh yeah, the whole dungeon, man.
Oh, that's fine craftsmanship.
Dwarves.
Yeah, dwarves, exactly.
The seams
something-
fit.
Oh no! Somehow I have lost something here.
Something dangerous, I hope. It's all
Oh,
lost.
absolutely. Yeah. It's like the. Oh, I know what happened. Never mind. Right. What happened? Shit. So, I need a. There we go. Now we've got it. Not you.
An
There it is.
athletics roll.
I need things. So you spend 4 or 5 hours, sort of just in the room, hanging out, and then you eventually realize that it's time to rest. And excellent. And then I need to grab this thing. And Guppy and Skeggy, you get through your few hours without any trouble.
High five.
Yeah,
We did
Death
it.
Tribble and Jessic, you also. And then I need from Napoleon and Awesomer, I need perception checks, please.
Hey. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Nothing. We see,
You're fine. You're fine.
yeah,
All's
we're
clear.
I
good.
said to stand watch, guys. What the hell?
So as you are sitting there in the room,
Picking their noses, apparently.
picking their noses.
I was sleeping. Don't ask me.
Picking each other's noses.
Ew.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. So something slams into first Awesomer and then Napoleon.
I scream.
2d20. Keep
Let-
Ice
one.
cream. That's a good idea.
like,
Be right back.
First, it said, first Napoleon. Ooh, that's going to hit and hurt.
Yeah, I screamed also. That was for Awesomer, right?
no.
For Napoleon. So you just get smashed into the wall. You take 20 points of damage.
Awesomer?
And then
Or
again,
me?
You.
Napoleon does. And Against Awesomer, 18 misses you, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
That's right.
And you guys don't see anything. It's as if some invisible force just like pushed you into the wall. And Awesomer, you got pushed also, but you didn't get pushed into the wall hard enough for it to cause you any damage. But you felt something that felt solid hit you.
But I don't see anything.
You were surprised. You don't see anything. You can go ahead and roll initiative if you want to.
Cube of Force.
Oh, this is really gonna. Yeah.
Oops. 10 is what I got. Do you want to put it in there? I forgot.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine. Not there. Here. And the rest of you, if you want to go ahead and roll initiative, and then we'll wake you up as you wake up.
If we wake up,
That was
wake up. Wow.
Ooh,
oh,
I'm a heavy sleeper.
You guys are having some good sleep.
well, we took first watch. We've only been asleep for 4 hours.
And then
3 hours?
Who are asleep can give me perception checks, please. Has everyone rolled initiative?
Yep.
Okay. So 13. Death Tribble. Jessica and Guppy.
Well, there goes my theory that it was Death Tribble throwing people around with his wall of force.
There still could be.
It could.
He got possessed when he died.
No, he just is angry. Have you
And
ever seen him
Liz,
angry?
just there, can get
It's an
a
angry spirit.
perception check from Jessica also, please.
Rage spirit.
So, Napoleon, you are obviously awake. You got thrown into the wall. You did see stuff getting moved, kicked aside, dust blowing up between
Including
you
me.
and Awesomer, and then you saw Awesomer get shoved. So you can tell there's something that you can't see in the room with you.
Okay. First, I'm going to let out a high-pitched wail.
Okay.
To
I did that
hopefully,
too.
yeah, to hopefully wake everybody up quicker.
Yep.
That's the one.
Pretty
Like
much.
that.
Yep, that's it.
And then I will use a color spray.
At the darkness.
Yes, out this way.
Okay.
And they're
Okay.
asleep, so in theory, it shouldn't bother them. We'll see.
Okay. And this is a saving throw? An area of effect saving throw thing?
Yes.
Dex or wisdom? Color spray. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, so it'll affect 34 hit points worth of something.
Okay, and what does it do? Sorry.
Um,
Probably cumulative, isn't it? 2d10 plus, or is it 6d10 total?
range is self. Okay, so I guess it's right around me.
Okay.
Up to 2 creatures within 5. Oh, yeah.
So it's spraying off
Operate
of
spell?
you.
Yeah.
You're sparkling prettily.
Let's see. So I just turned into a disco ball.
Awesome. And you don't have to do that. You would have known, obviously. Like, your character knows better than you do.
Creatures in a 15-foot cone originating from you are affected in ascending order of their current hit points.
15-foot cone. Okay.
Yeah. So if it is affected, they're blinded until the spell ends, and then of course subtract each creature's hit points.
And is it actually 34 or is it 60 hit points total?
34 because I cast 34. It as a level 2.
Okay, so 60-10 was the correct roll.
Let me double check.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it would if I so as a I cast it as higher level, yeah. So it would be with the extra 16, so it would be 50 total hit points.
Okay.
They had that.
50 total hit points of creature are affected, and basically starting with the lowest hit points within the 15-foot cone, they make a saving throw. They're blinded. They're just blinded.
Mm-hmm.
And how long does the spell last for?
So it's 1 round.
Till the end of your next turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so the next thing that happens then is it is going to go, and it is going to attempt to slam Awesomer again, because that last one missed, and that's kind of a drag. Now, let me think. If you can't see your attacker, I feel like it gets advantage, seems to me. Am I making that up?
Yeah, let's do it.
But I'm already scared. Wouldn't that give me advantage?
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing.
Wow. So it misses you once and
missed you once.
Misses you twice. So you just feel all this air and force moving around you, but for whatever reason, it's unable to connect and hurt you.
But can I feel the direction or anything? Can I feel the direction?
Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah, it's definitely coming from your southeast quadrant there.
Okay.
Death Tribble, I'm going to have you get. You're awake, but I'm going to have you get coherent on your next turn there because your roll is low. Awesomer, your go.
Okay. Let's see here. I think it's here, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try to attack it.
Okay. Yep. You can definitely do it. You have disadvantage, but you can definitely go for it. Ooh, beautiful. So yeah, you take a swing and you definitely feel something that feels very creature-like, and you feel like you get a good solid hit.
Okay, then I'll do it again. Do I still disadvantage now because I know where it is?
It's because it's invisible. Like because you know where it is, you can attack it.
Okay.
But because it's invisible, you have disadvantage. Yep. That one also connects, however, and yeah, so you get two good blows on this thing.
Phrasing.
And, working on it. Skeggy, you are.
Hey guys, I'm got to set up a medical appointment, so
okay.
I think Skeggy just doesn't wake up right now.
Yep, Skeggy sound asleep. Guppy.
All right.
You are definitely able to wake up and do your thing. You can see to the southeast just some crazy light show, and you almost trip on your sleeping buddy Skeggy there, and you can see Awesomer seemingly fighting something that you can't see, but it seems like you can sort of hear and feel the commotion, that there's something between you and Awesomer.
Get it.
All right, well, I'm going to take my bonus action to ignite my Sunblade, because it was off while I was sleeping. And then I'll just, I guess, walk over to the commotion and try to swing.
Okay, go for it.
Disadvantage would be the 14.
To hit also. So yeah, so you also managed to get a pretty good hit in on it. Can you read real quick? Can you read the sneak attack for me again? Do you have that open? I don't think you have to see your opponent, but you might.
Beginning at first level, you know how to strike. Exploit a foe's distraction. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to a creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the roll. Or if there's within 5
And your
feet.
Sunblade is magical.
It's radiant, yes, magical and radiant. I don't know why it said slashing. Sneak attack damage is just damage, though. I don't know how you want to do that. I would assume it would just pair
it's
with
damage
whatever...
done by the weapon, so it's the same type of damage.
Yeah,
Ossimer does not have a magic weapon. Is that correct?
Is Charles right?
You want to mute him where we hear embarrassing details?
I can turn him
July
off.
25th, 1970.
That'll work.
Yeah, do that.
I did.
Ossimer's weapon is not magical, right, Zach?
Yes, it is. It's a long sword plus 1, I believe.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Hey.
Okay, so Jessic,
Yes.
you wake up and are immediately... Oh, did you use your bonus reaction? Yeah. Jessic, you wake up and you are immediately blinded.
Yes.
You have no idea what's going on. There's just this crazy bright light. You can hear the sound of battle, but it's really hard to tell what's going on. I don't know if you want to move around blindly as you're waking up, or if you're...
Was I blinded by the color spray?
You were.
How long does that last normally?
It's going to go away in about 6 seconds. So it goes away at the end of Napoleon's turn, or maybe at the start of Napoleon's turn.
Okay, so I will hold my action until I can see what I'm doing.
Okay, and what will you do once you can see what you're doing?
I will try to figure out where this thing is based on the people around who are actually, successfully hitting it.
Okay.
And maybe try to cast a light spell directly on the invisible creature if I can manage to successfully touch it.
Neat. You have to touch it. I don't think you have to touch it. You don't have to touch it. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to cast light on...
I'm not sure about 5e if you can cast light on living creatures or not. I know you used to be able to do that in first edition, but that might not work.
Object. But I would probably give it some kind of a saving throw. Napoleon. So you see Jessic wake up and throw her hands across her face as your light blinds her. Your light shower concludes, I assume.
Yeah.
And you can see the combat off to the other side of the room. How long is Jessic blinded for? 1 round?
Yeah.
Or until the end of your spell?
Till the end of the spell.
Okay. I will let Jessic, I'll let you go as soon as Napoleon finishes his turn.
Okay. So we still can't see this thing. We just kind of know where it is.
Correct. You can just see that Guppy and Awesome are dancing, but there's something between them. Awkward third wheel.
Okay. I will shoot a ray of frost in between them.
Okay. Nice. That will hit.
It or them?
It'll hit someone.
Yeah, it hit something.
Actually, I'm sorry. It has partial. Yeah, it misses, but it misses. Yeah, so you sort of wait, and then you finally get a moment where you can shoot it without hitting either of them, and it just passes through and hits the far wall.
Okay.
Jessic, you can tell at this point that there's some... Did you want to move at all, Napoleon?
No, I kind of feel... Well, I'll move... Yeah, I'll move forward just a little bit.
Okay. Jessic, you can tell that there's, again, something going on between Guppy and Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Are we dead yet?
Nope.
Nope.
Not yet.
Okay. So the light spell says I do have to touch.
Yeah.
So I guess I would try to make a hit roll.
Make a normal attack. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can. Yep. Come and step on Skeggy. Say, hey, wake up. Give him a good kick.
Okay. So if I'm just trying to touch rather than using a weapon, would I just be doing a strength check or what?
So it'd be an unarmed attack. Everyone is proficient. So it will be your proficiency bonus and then either strength or dex, whichever is higher.
Okay.
Plus 20. They're probably plus 5-ish.
Punch of the light.
Yeah.
And that's 11. Okay. So you are unable to make contact at the right time. Like you feel it occasionally as you're sort of reaching into the fray, but you're unable to make contact at the time when your spell releases, and you basically cast the light on a point in space. But it doesn't. You can tell that it's not attached to anything because it's not moving with the creature, or with it's not moving. Period. I should say. So I think it's its turn, and it is going to whip around and go for Guppy, who just skewered him nicely. 25 is going to hit.
A little bit.
For 11.
I can't uncanny dodge that, right? Because I can't see it.
That is correct. Interesting. Right. It's going to do it again.
Oh.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 11 more.
And
Death Tribble, you are up in action, active if you want to be.
Nah, I'm solid. Everything I have to be able to see it. So.
Right. Yep.
No area effect spells.
Move along.
Okay. Awesomer.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do the same thing I did because I suspect where it was because I saw it fighting against poor Guppy. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So longsword.
That'll hit.
All right.
Hey.
And then again.
This time you are unable to connect on that one. Skeggy, Jessic gives you a boot to the shoulder, and you are up and can stand and move and act.
So it's in this area?
Something seems to be between Jessic, Guppy, and Awesomer.
Oh, okay. I attack the darkness.
All right. With your maul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is non-magical?
It is non-magical.
Okay. It hits. It seems to do some damage, but not a ton.
Well, it's doing something. I don't know if I got any of my stuff back. So.
Do you have one attack or two?
No.
I have two, which I'm gonna do the second one now. Does a 20 hit?
It does. Look at that. Either a 20 or a 20.
You can take your disadvantage and.
Love it. Guppy.
Sunblade.
Okay. That'll hit.
16 and then 20 radiant damage.
Yep.
And I will take my bonus action to disengage right on out of there.
Okay. Jessic.
Not having any of that. I go, actually, can I make it behind the sorcerer? Easy. Yep, behind the sorcerer.
Okay. I'm going to try and cast the light cantrip again.
Okay.
And
man.
no.
It is,
man, my electronic dice hate me.
It is dancing. Napoleon.
Patrick.
Yeah. So they're still dancing.
They're still dancing, yeah, and you can see, as I say, stuff is getting kicked up and kicked aside, and there's obvious displacement of the dust in the room, so you can definitely tell there's something there. But your chill touch does not land on it.
Okay. Shot in the dark.
All right, so I'm gonna roll my old D3 here. Awesomer, Jessic, Skeggy in that order. Skeggy first attack.
Yes.
And Awesome second attack.
Boo.
First attack against Skeggy. 25 is gonna hit. Skeggy takes 11 damage. And against Awesomer, 17 is going to miss.
Correct.
Death Tribble, Awesomer, onto you.
I'm going to attack
Unless
him.
Death Tribble, you thought of something to do.
Nope.
Does he look like somebody thought of something? I don't think so. All right. All right, longsword.
Okay, that'll hit.
All right, and then again. No.
That'll miss. Okay, so a couple of swings. One seems to connect. The other does not so well. Skeggy, barely conscious, recently conscious.
And I'm trying it again, man.
Maul it?
Ooh, no, I'm not. Not the first one, unless it's got less than a 7.
Not so much. Not with that automatic. Yeah, no.
And 20
there you go.
For 13.
There you go. So that is a hit.
This thing's got a lot of hit points.
I missed, followed through, and slammed down again.
Yep. Yeah. Passed through the invisible, and then. Guppy, you think you can finish it off?
No, I'm gonna hang on over here. I'm just okay. Yes.
Liz?
Okay. Well, the light thing is not working. I'm just gonna smack it with my mace.
There you go. That'll hit. Yeah, so tired of poking around, you just swing your mace thing. And you definitely feel it connect, and you hear that there is something solid there to attack. Napoleon. Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay, yep, that is... So you hit this thing with this glowy hand of death.
Mm-hmm.
And as it sort of latched onto the thing, all of a sudden there's nothing there to latch onto, and the disturbance disappears. And it takes a few seconds, obviously, to figure out, and Jessica and Awesomer probably hit each other in the meantime, but...
No, we don't. We're careful. Huh, Jessica?
Yeah.
So let's call it here with you having survived.
Okay.
Hey.
I won the D&D tonight.
You did it.
Rapping Ethic's easy. All right. Well, let's go over a few things about it. My first question is, you have to just fess up. That was a wandering monster check for the invisible whatever it was?
Yep.
Will you say what it was?
Oh, it was an invisible stalker.
Okay, that was my guess. Because that's the only thing I could remember, besides Unseen Servant. So,
and what's interesting ish. So I rolled the wandering monster check, and it came up positive, and so I was trying to figure out what could show up here. These guys, this guy was actually upstairs, but you didn't go anywhere near it. So I figured, well, there's something that could have been sent down here to deal with the intruders.
Where did it come in from?
Well, it just sort of etherealed itself right through you. Who knows?
Okay.
I might have made that part up, though.
I think so. They're invisible, not intangible.
I made that part up, so we'll figure that out.
Fair enough.
Week.
I like it.
The DM can do whatever he wants.
I'm alive still, so I like it.
It was that
cheating
secret door you guys didn't find.
Yeah. So
I actually have to head out though. I have to go play in one of my home games.
No, go ahead. We'll talk to you in 2 weeks, Ben.
Yes.
Take it easy, Ben.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Have a good one, brother.
Adios.
Bye.
Is there anything fun in the Twitch chat?
I didn't pay attention. I don't think we had a lot of viewers this time. We had them on YouTube.
We did.
Did we?
We actually found out that Ben should not have been able to sneak attack because if the target is invisible, he is at disadvantage, which negates sneak attack. Apparently,
that's not true. You either have to have advantage. I think you either have to have advantage or you have to have. Oh no, you're right. You can't have disadvantage. That's right. I think if you disadvantage. Yep. Cool. That's good to know. So we can balance out the etherealness with the sneak attack.
Yeah.
I'm just bringing up the thing here. I have the window open, and I'm looking for the chat. There it is. So I will see new chat stuff, but I won't see anything old because I wasn't in there before. I guess we can change that. Never mind. That's all good. Are we still happy here in the cloisters?
I am. I think that we can go through actually try to get a long rest, and I'm ready to go down and try the other area. I mean, it is called Rappahannock, and so
And did we manage to rest long enough to get any kind of benefit before the invisible stalker showed up?
Not before it showed up, but it was that's a tough question of whether a combat like this. I think I'm going to say that it does not negate the rest.
Really? Why? Just out of curiosity. I like your decision. I think it's great.
Because it's about 30 seconds out of 8 hours.
Okay.
And it's sort of you got your 6 hours of sleep, which is part of it, and you have 8 hours of basically resting.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think you're. I think I will, and plus, otherwise I'm going to kill you all. So.
Yeah, there's that. That is kind of a thing.
It will be interesting, yeah, when you guys all filled up again, when we fill up the tank.
Yeah, that means we're just dead faster. Yeah.
Yeah, as far as doing any of the other portions of Rappahannock, I don't know what maps we have available. So we're kind of using what we have right now.
That's a good reason to stay here for a while.
I have the entire cloister done, and so I think you already have those. And so the next batch we get from Robert.
Yeah, I have the whole cloister, all the levels down to the D3 and the.
And the next batch we get from Robert, I'll get you. I'm with good thinking, Skeeter.
Yeah, let's keep going with what we have so we can showcase that, and we don't have to fumble around with, we're playing a game, but we're using shitty maps. So
right,
I don't have not the point.
It'll be even better next time.
I don't have the other end of that hallway, certainly.
Okay, I hadn't thought of that. That's why That's why you're so important, Skeeter, because you're so smart.
Oh yeah, I got one thing right.
Well, that's ahead of me. You're one ahead of me today. So that's pretty.
That is true.
So,
any other sort of any thoughts or questions on the?
What would the coffins have done in front of the secret door? Would they have kept us from being surprised? if someone had come out of there, would that have worked or no?
They certainly could have. I mean, there could have been a disadvantage to a stealth check, for example, if something had come out and tried to sneak up on you. Or it could have just, if they weren't trying to sneak and they just threw it out of the way, then yeah, it would have given you a perception check to wake up and maybe not be surprised.
Are you writing that into the conversion at all, that kind of stuff? Like, not directly this one, but like things like about secret doors and stuff coming in? Or wandering monsters aren't really a thing anymore, are they? So that you're adding this into...
Oh, no, I've definitely... Yeah, so wandering monsters are definitely... Well, so wandering monster tables are definitely going to be part of the 5e version. One of the things that I'm thinking that we need to put in the sort of introduction is that a lot of these things sort of play together. So the idea that we talked about a little bit before, that all doors in a dungeon are stuck, that really goes hand in hand with the idea of wandering monsters, because if you don't have wandering monsters, then it doesn't matter how long it takes to open the door. Eventually you get it open and you go in, and who cares?
Right.
But if you do have wandering monsters and you're going to roll every so often, then it matters how long it takes you to explore. So I would definitely... Yes, we're going to keep the wandering monster tables, and I think we'll discuss the idea that it is, so they're every hour you roll, or every 8 hours. It depends where you are in the dungeon. But one of the things that I think is not defined very well in 5e is how long it takes to, say, look for a secret door. And I think that's something that I won't put in every room, but I think is, again, worth talking about in the introduction, that the difference between 10 minutes and 6 seconds is a big deal if you're rolling checks every hour, say.
But doesn't that kind of depend on the individual GM? Like, I never roll wandering monster checks. I just don't, because it's a pain in the ass I don't want to deal with. Some people do it, like, religiously.
Right.
So, as far as defining how much time things take, I think that's really...
No. Yeah, exactly. I thought what I would like to do is, in the introduction, I would like to say, if you are interested in wandering monsters, then you should also think about this. But all of that is up to the GM. Yeah, I don't plan to say in general.
That's why it's vague in the rules.
Yeah.
So,
there are a few places in the current text where it says, it takes an hour to search this crap pile for the diamond and the whatever. And I'm leaving that in, because I think if you are that type of GM, then that's good information. And it's not a rule thing. That's just a sort of somebody trying to apply common sense to...
Right. No, I think that's fine. One of the things I don't necessarily want to do is, and it ties back into that whole, frog mode and leveling and all that stuff, is I don't want us to spend too much time suggesting how people should play.
Mm-hmm.
I think we give them the adventure and everybody is just free to. I'm not opposed to saying, doing a little sidebar or something in the introduction, a couple of lines. Hey, if you're going to use, stuck doors, don't forget about wandering monsters. Stuff like that. That's perfectly fine. And I think that
and I'm certainly
kind
not
of adds
adding
some flavor.
Yeah, and I'm adding very little. So the only thing I'm doing, I guess, is where there are things in the text that I think ought to have a mechanic, I'm adding a mechanic to it. So if in the text it says this is a difficult secret door to find, I'm putting a DC to how difficult that is. But I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not adding. I'm not trying to change the flavor of what people are reading, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you fixing spelling errors? Because I really would like to know if you're fixing spelling errors.
Every place I have seen form where it's supposed to be from, I have changed it.
Oh, that's me. That's very specifically me.
I have...
Because I do it all the time.
You ran for the monster?
I have tried to make consistent with the current spelling of all of the one-word, two-word nonsense of whether a long sword and a short sword and a long bow and a short bow, whether it's plate armor or plate mail or chain armor or chain mail.
No, they're not. We have a document in the style guideline that says.
But that's a Swords and Wizardry style guide, right?
No, that comes from the Pathfinder.
Yeah,
so that's those two things.
I saw
in 5e they're one word.
Some of them are.
Yeah, they're all one word.
So short sword is now one word?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, those particular ones are
wasn't my
Warhammer,
decision.
Battle Axe, and
I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
And I got rid of light and heavy mace distinction. But yeah, I have been dealing with spelling errors, but I've also introduced new ones because I want to give the fans something to look for, Zach. And I think it's important.
If you want the perfect person for that job, that is me. I will take that off your back, and I will go ahead and make sure I go in there and randomly make errors that are completely inscrutable. I'm better than anybody.
This is why it's going back to Jeff before it goes to Chuck.
Well, Patrick and Zach, you have to if we do the slods, the black slod or slade, however you want to pronounce it, it is misspelled black salad in the text, and it needs to stay that way.
We can't do
because
those.
Yeah,
we can't do
IP.
those.
Why not?
Because it's WotC IP.
Yeah, we have our own flavor on them, don't we?
The black slot is in Tome of Horrors. We can do it.
No, the chief guys are.
Yeah, it's the normal ones. So we have the Slod Lords.
Right.
We misspelled. But if it's not in Tome of Horrors, how can we have the running thing that it's misspelled in Tome of Horrors?
Because we did it once and got away with it, so we're not going to keep flaunting it in front of everybody, so there's an issue with it.
Oh, I thought it was part of the whole deal.
No. Definitely.
Oh.
Because
I didn't know Slades. I didn't know Slades were one of those IPs that they didn't.
Yeah,
they are
Displacer Beasts and stuff. Okay.
Yep.
I actually sent an email to someone we are on extremely good terms with at WotC in the R&D and product development department, and we were denied a request for licensing IP monsters. They said they're just not going to do it. So
okay, that's
but
cool.
I think
yeah.
I was unaware of that situation.
Chicken salad and tuna salad.
A chicken slade and a tuna slade. Those would be awesome. We can make those, right?
No.
Hey, on a side note, did you guys see that Adobe Jeremy Crawford was on the Adobe Creative Cloud's YouTube today, talking about making Dungeons and Dragons, which was interesting because it was on YouTube. It was about 8 minutes long. I posted to Facebook, but I thought it was pretty fascinating, and he was a really interesting guy. And so, in case anybody watching this is into that kind of stuff, Adobe Creative Cloud's videos.
I am.
He was there today. So
if you posted it, I'll find it.
Yeah. So anyway,
I'd like to listen to it.
So let me hijack this discussion briefly to talk about some design questions for Rappahathic. If I may be so bold.
Please do.
I know. A little crazy. So one of the things that a lot of the deeper levels of Rappahathic have are this sort of warding from scrying and teleportation, and the descriptions are suitably, swords and wizardry vague. And I think as a GM, we know what is and isn't allowed when we say these things are not allowed. But because we're moving into 5e, and obviously when it was in Pathfinder, same thing, it would be nice to get it to define it, I guess. And we can either list specific spells that can't work, which seems like a pain in the butt and also seems too fiddly. But one thought I'd had was this idea of just eliminating entire schools of magic.
Yeah, I thought that was a little over the top for conjuration. But
yeah, because what it means. So that's what's interesting to think about, though. So because conjuration spells to me implies bringing something in from outside, or effectively teleporting something in, whether that is an elemental which you are conjuring, or a fae, or whatever it is, or just a normal teleport spell. So that was kind of the question. So what's over the top on it?
Well, one thing I think about the schools of magic being a good way to solve it is because future books that come out, like an Unearthed Arcana or whatever, that come out from WotC that have new spells you didn't make in the list if you're doing the list option. They have new spells that are on there. Then all of a sudden, that makes all this work you put into it, it makes it like moot.
Yes, but all of a sudden, if you say no conjuration spells, you completely hobble entire classes.
Right.
Yep.
Which is kind of the goal.
To hobble an entire class?
Which is a very un-5e goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think it's way too heavy-handed. I just like to leave it to the DM. What should be in the teleport and scry, because someone's just trying to keep you from spying on them.
So or traveling. Sorry.
Take a look in the Yawning Portal book, Edwin.
Right. Yep.
Under it's Dead and Thay, but it's dimensional barriers and magic gates. That might give you a little bit of idea.
Where?
It's under Dead and Thay, page 110.
110. Okay.
So that one's basically talking about spells that could get people in and out of the dungeon, since it is, so heavily warded and locked down.
So you might teleportation out of the zone in which the spell was cast.
You might get some ideas from that.
Pass from one zone. So that's pass wall. Caster knows why it didn't work.
It's mainly about letting people out of the dungeon magically. So
wizard might use Dimension Door to teleport from one part of a zone to another, but no spell permits teleportation out of the zone in which the spell was cast. Similarly, pass wall could burrow from one to another, but you can't. It ends halfway if you are trying to do that. Okay. What about the scrying? That's sort of interesting. We don't have the zones. We could, I guess. Well, I guess the zone is a level, so you can teleport, and that already says that in the story that you can teleport within a level often, or within a room. And some of them are a room, and some of them are a level. And I guess it's a question of whether the goal is purely to eliminate teleportation and transportation, or whether it is to force players to do something they don't normally do. I mean, I think that the plus side of hobbling a class, so to speak, is that it makes players come up with something else to do, some different way of tackling the problem.
Well, the original intent of all that stuff is so people don't go in, clear one room, teleport out, heal up for a day, come back, do one room, and then stuff like that.
Yeah.
As far as the rules go, we can do anything we want because there's a great big machine down on 14C that allows anything to happen that we want. And all we have to do is say it's an effect from that.
Yeah.
Right.
And so also, if you look in Storm King's Thunder on page 113, it talks about, it's an example of you can't scry on something. Mm-hmm. So our magical cosmic machine down there could easily say, okay, well, you can't scry.
Right. Well, so that's it. So one, maybe.
I like the cosmic machine there. That's a nice little
Yeah, who wrote that? That's awesome.
Some hack.
Yeah. Is that hack on this phone call?
Yes.
Yes.
Good job, Charles.
No, I just laid it out.
He's the other hack, dude.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You're all welcome. Oh, wait.
Yeah. It was Zach.
Yep.
I swear.
Yep.
Time traveler.
In
Yeah, so
my honor.
that's, I mean, yeah, so we can keep it the way it is. It's not a problem. I guess so one way is sort of loosey-goosey and it will occasionally bring up some fun or not fun tabletop arguments.
What if you share the
But
intent?
maybe actually by not saying, yeah, I think talking about it as teleportation into and out of makes it cleaner than saying teleportation magic. That's sort of, yeah, that's probably a good way to.
Well, I would do that, but
about it.
I also would caveat it with that would be a good place to just what Skeeter just said is to explain the intent. This is the intent.
Right.
The intent is so you keep players from using certain kinds of magic to make this a once a week we show up, we kill stuff, and come back. So explaining that might go a long way to having the GM try to make it happen with the spirit as opposed to any letter of any rules. So.
Yeah.
So.
And then the other, because I was thinking that would be a fun mechanic at some point, although it does target spellcasters, perhaps unfairly. But I could see that as something that happens.
I mean, isn't there a druid build isn't there a druid build around summoning animals or something like that? Or am I just thinking too much Pathfinder at this point?
Yeah. But it is a pretty powerful druid spell. The conjure animals is pretty powerful.
It strikes me as funny when Edwin's talking about we're unfairly targeting spellcasters. It's Rappanathic. We're unfairly targeting everyone.
Well, yeah, no, that's sort of my thought is that.
Well, I'm saying it's difficult enough. Let's not take away half of what a class can do.
Well, I think that's why it's difficult.
If a class has such power creep that it's ridiculous, I mean that's one of the things that was an issue in Pathfinder. I mean, you can't design a dungeon.
I don't think it's a huge issue in 5e though. That's.
Well, we can test it and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we are testing some of the holes in it, and it's only, I'm going to say it's less than 10% of gamers that are trying to win and are doing the Munchkin builds and are doing everything to, get the spreadsheet out and super optimize everything. Most people are just playing to play.
Well, and frankly, if they want to Munchkin and have fun with it, that's fine too. I mean, there's no
No, I'm just saying. But imagine you're excited about this character, and you come and you sit down, and you find out, oh, I can hit people with my wooden stick.
By the time they get there, it's not like they're trying out something new, right? So.
Well, it depends. We are.
I mean, it's the same thing if you are completely, perfectly optimized to run all of Rappanathic, and then your dice rolls suck. I mean that stuff just happens.
That just happens, but this isn't just happens. This is us would be making a decision saying, you suck here, and there's nothing you can do about it. No matter what you roll, no matter what you do.
We do that to fighters in some spots. We do it to
I mean, I think as long as you're spreading it out, it's kind of. I mean, I think
things. I know, Bill. This is the entire dungeon that this happens in. Entire dungeon. Because Bill hates teleporters. That's why he put those in, basically.
Then don't go to Rappanathic.
Yeah. Hey, Liz,
Or take it out.
I think there are. I mean,
Look,
I think
I'm
it does
trying
have
to go-
to be.
Or
I'm
take
trying
it
to
out.
go from the. I'm just trying to go from the 5e point of view, which is you don't do things you don't unfun things just to be a dick. To
Right,
players.
and we're not going to take everything out of Rappanathic just to have it be for
No.
5e.
I mean, you're just being. Bye. You're just.
Hey, Liz, we got a buzz again.
Oh, sorry.
And then Chuck ran away.
Yep.
Spoon.
I guess I missed it because I was worried about the buzz. Anyway,
Right. I mean, it's a good point, and I think it's that's why I brought it up, obviously, because it didn't seem like it was an easy. We should do this. We should do that.
No, it depends on the story. I mean, or the area. I mean, if the area has a reason where you should not be able to scry on everything, put a block to scrying. If there's a reason on the level that you shouldn't be able to teleport in and out whenever you want, then you don't get to teleport there. Players are smart. They'll figure out a way around the rules. So it won't be, it's not like you're going to sit down and play this, level of Rappanathic and all you do is get to sit there because your character is completely useless. That doesn't happen anywhere. I would argue there's nowhere that any character is going to be useless unless it's Zach playing a fighter.
dang right.
Right.
And I can assure you that's true. I can assure you that's true.
And that is completely a player option.
Although I got to say that I think he is the reason you guys survived this most recent encounter because he rolled
probably
hot.
Yeah, he did.
Don't get used to it. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, we won't.
So the other so one of the things that 5e doesn't mix well with this type of dungeon is this idea of any sort of long-term or deeper effect. And one of the things we've talked about, as opposed to level drain, for example, is long-term exhaustion. And then obviously there's losing max hit point, coming off the top of your hit points. There's some of that. But one of the things I was thinking about, and I must have been listening to somebody, I don't know if it was a 4E thing where I think it was where they were taking away healing surges, basically.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking about the idea of losing hit dice, and if you don't have hit dice, obviously losing hit points, as an effect to put somewhere for something where we can't use an effect that is, say, a level drain or some other sort of maybe a constitution loss, something that's very un-5e, and we want to substitute something that feels a little bit less.
So as far as stat losses go, yeah, they kind of frown on it, but they're going
to stay in here. We're not getting rid of all of them.
Right. No. I don't think we should.
No.
Just like I think if there's a reason you can't scry on something, you can't scry on it. It's just the way it is.
That's definitely staying. But I think there are times when we could not use it and do something more interesting.
Sure. Increasing levels of exhaustion are good.
Yeah.
But if you did need to, say feeble mind somebody semi-permanently, you could just say that you can make a saving throw after each long rest, and if it is successful, then okay, you no longer have a 3 intelligence. But if not, you do keep having, so.
Yeah, no, I was just asking specifically about this as another option, what we thought about the idea of losing hit dice, whether that seems like it's too clumsy, too soft, too brutal,
I think at this point, it's too much math. We need to do something else that doesn't make somebody erase their whole character sheet and figure out all their stuff over again.
Maybe I miss. Okay, when I say losing hit dice, what I mean is the ability to heal yourself after a short rest.
Using the hit dice for your level.
Yeah, I don't mean taking away hit dice from your hit point total.
So
Okay.
I would probably stay away from that just in case it's, not, say, a group that has a cleric or a healer of some kind.
I like it because I think they'll mostly have it, but it gives you a serious consequence that isn't permanent. I like it.
That's true. That's true.
It isn't permanent, and it has no effect right now. It has a long-term effect, right? It's after your next short rest, you're screwed. Like right now, it's not going to kill you in this combat.
But it will get
It's
you.
But
something
it could
but it'll
later
get you,
because
right.
yeah. And then would you
Exactly.
regain it after a long rest?
That was my thought. Yeah, losing hit dice until your next long rest was my thought. So
Yeah, I
basically, you
think-
just
I
lose
think
the
that's
ability
good.
to heal yourself today.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Well,
And then
and
you have to use some of your healing potions.
there's another suggestion in the chat that certain areas maybe you only regain half or a quarter of your hit dice.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's a note to write down.
That is a note
You
to
know,
write down.
that could be, you get disadvantage in how many hit dice you can use. Thanks,
Yeah.
James.
And we do have some areas where you can't, where clerics can't recover. Actually, where people can't recover spells. And I think I also
Those
wrote
are
at
pretty
least-
rare, but yeah.
Yeah, pretty rare. And I made at least one area where you can't long rest. I don't remember if it's that refrigerator or. I mean, there's obviously places where you die if you try to take a long rest because you fall
Right.
asleep and whatever. But
Well,
Um,
I think realistically, if somebody, just for an example, if some party takes out, one of the temples and
Mhm.
decides to take a long rest in the temple without, sanctifying it or cleansing it.
Oh yeah, they should be.
No, you don't get your spells back. You
Yeah.
don't get your hit dice back. That's a power temple of evil.
yeah,
Basically, you shouldn't
there's
rest
things
there.
like that.
I think
Yeah,
that's
well-
basically saying, you know what? Let's rest somewhere else. This is a bad place.
Hey, if you're narcoleptic, sometimes you don't get to choose where you rest.
That's how I feel after Sunday at a con, but yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyway,
All right. That's quarter
yeah.
till, so I think we're.
hefty weight to drop on somebody. What was that in response to?
Probably taking away hit dice.
Well, no, he says I like losing hit dice. Permanent disadvantage. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, that is a hefty one.
Yeah.
well, I think the actual definition of permanent disadvantage is not actually permanent.
All right, I get you.
It would
Or
be
even till a
really
yeah.
long-lasting disadvantage. Doesn't flow off the tongue as well.
No, I
Right.
get you.
Well,
right.
and, I mean that's where you can get into some of the exhaustion rules if you want to do something
Right.
kind of
Right.
like that.
And maybe that's a sidebar that we do a mechanic for exhaustion specific to Rappanathic.
Yeah.
When you're in here, the oppressive draining of pure evil gives you this effect, and you guys will have to work that out because I got no idea.
So let me.
But
You're in notes here.
hey, somebody thinks I'm humorous.
I used to.
Yeah, I know.
They don't
you got
know you
got
very
used
well.
to it.
Yeah, well, no.
You kind of calloused up
Yeah.
after all
Well,
the years of abuse.
And I say, being the victim of it makes it less funny. It's a lot funnier when it's like going outside, like going to Mike Ballato. It's hysterical. Pointed back
Well,
at you, it sucks.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you, Skeeter. There. So you're saying sort of custom exhaustion, but it sounded to me like you were talking not about the effect of exhaustion, but the cause of exhaustion, meaning that just being on these levels of Rappanathic for more than so much time causes exhaustion. As
Oh
opposed to-
no. That's
You're
a whole different.
So you are talking about the effect of exhaustion.
I am talking about the effect of exhaustion.
Okay.
Another thing that ties into what you are just touching on right now might be doing an additional effect and call it oppression,
Mm-hmm.
which we'd have to come up with a better term than that. But I
Right,
mean, just being in there, it's like we have to be in here. We don't choose or want to be in here. This place sucks. Orcus actually lives here. This is his house.
Right, sort of a mental, spiritual exhaustion in
Right.
some sense.
And, lawful good clerics and paladins may be partially immune to it because they're beacons of whatever. So,
you wouldn't know. You don't play lawful
They
good
could also
characters.
be beacons that
That's right.
draw things to you.
Right.
There you
That's
go.
a good point, Liz.
That's a good point.
There may be sections where you get, double the chances for wandering monsters because you are the bright ray of sunshine in such a dark place. Kind of like people say about my wife when she's with me. The bright ray of sunshine.
Monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, she must have some kind of aura up to protect her.
That's it. I see the aura right there, smiling in the camera. Anyway.
No, I'm trying not to. I'm trying to read the. I'm trying to read the chat.
Yep.
Oh, hey, a hernia joke.
Anyway. Well, Jen,
hopefully I've moved on from raccoons now.
Well, here's hoping.
Shining beacon of hope.
Those are officially dead, by the way, in case anybody asks.
Good.
It's 10 minutes till, so I think we're 20 minutes over. So
I
think we're just going to call it. But I'll see all you guys in 2 weeks. We'll discuss anything in advance we need to discuss. And awesome, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
And thank
you
you
everybody on the chat. Happy Gary Gygax Day.
All right. And
Good
we're
night.
offline here.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.